Hi, everybody. I'm Sheree from the library, and I love the month of February. So I thought we'd do something a little different in this edition of Sharing Stories. And instead of sharing new books with you, I wanted to bring some of the books that I love the most. Just pulling these books out and getting ready to talk to you about them made me so happy and excited. So I want to start with How Rocket Learned to Read. There are other Rocket stories, but this is the first one, and this is my all-time favorite. This is Rocket. He's very cute. I love a book about a dog. I love a book about reading. And in this book, Rocket meets a little yellow bird who is willing to be Rocket's teacher and teach him how to read. And they start with the wondrous, mighty, gorgeous alphabet. And Rocket can't wait to learn the alphabet, to learn how to read stories to himself, to practice. I love that book. I also want to mention Little Tree. This is a book about a little tree who is afraid to let their leaves go. And it's all about being brave and how you have to sometimes get brave enough to do something that leads to something amazing. I've read this to a lot of you, and I hope you read it more on your own. My favorite books about friendship are, of course, Peanut Butter and Cupcake. Peanut Butter is new to the neighborhood looking for a friend, meets Cupcake, meets hamburger, meets hot dog, meets egg. Nobody has any time to play until Peanut Butter meets a really good friend, Jelly. And they start to have so much fun that all the other friends join in. This is Stick and Stone. They don't know each other at the beginning of the book, but they end up sticking up for each other because friendship rocks. And when Pinecone comes along and causes some trouble, Stick and Stone meet the challenge together. This is Waiting by Kevin Henkes, and this is a very quiet, simple book about friends who are waiting. And at first, we don't know what they're waiting for, but they wait, and then they wait some more. And then in the end, they have waited for some pretty amazing things. This is Dreaming Up. It is a celebration of building. We used this book a lot of years ago and paired it up with each page, creating the opportunity to do building activities. So let's say, for instance, it shows you this amazing building that looks kind of like a box. You can then create your own building out of your own box, out of cups, out of bubbles, out of mud pies. Every page shows us a different structure and gives you a different idea for really cool things that you can build. This is The Big Umbrella. This is one of my all-time favorite books because The Big Umbrella has room for everybody. Even if you are tall or hairy or plaid. And lots of times when I say plaid, people don't know what that means, so look it up. But there is room for everybody under the big umbrella. And another place there's room for everybody is in the book, A Room for Everyone. This is about a Dala Dala, which is kind of like a public bus in Zanzibar. And this is a rhyming, counting, funny book where some pretty crazy things cram onto the bus. Will everybody fit on the way to the beach? You got to read it to find out. Two funny books that I have loved for a long, long time are Everyone Loves Bacon. Now, everyone does love bacon, but everybody loves bacon so much that bacon starts to get a little bit of a swelled head, thinks a little too much of themselves, leaves some of their friends behind, and in the end, maybe everybody loves bacon a little too much. All-time favorite, Bark George. This is my signature book whenever I need a book to make me feel better or to read to a crowd of kids when I really want them to love the reading. Bark George is about, again, a dog. We start with the dog, we end with the dog. George is the dog, and George is making some pretty peculiar sounds for a dog. His mother ends up taking him to the vet, and what the vet discovers is going on with George is not to be believed. These are some of my favorite books that I have loved for a long time. I hope that you come to the library and find the books that you love. There are so many choices here. I want to mention, last but not least, is Big. I told you about last month that awards are given out for the best books of the year. This book, Big, has won the Caldecott Award. That is the book they give for the best pictures in a children's book. I've talked about this book a lot, about a girl who's kind of oversized and doesn't fit in and has to find a way to love herself. So come in and check out any of these or find the ones you love. We hope to see you soon. Bye.